Our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Sonny Yap gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
So striding forward now, Ron Garcia, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The third baseman, number 16.
First delivery to him on the way. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
140.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0. That's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready now, Frank Hidalgo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. After the walk, a quick check on first. Just keeping him close. He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner back safely. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Burris, a native of the state of Michigan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Antonio Quevedo will be next. Once again a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Antonio Quevedo. 1-0 the count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Ball even at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding in, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Connor.
At the plate, Connor Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Burris trying to get there. Here it comes.
Nope.
Ball one. Gillis is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that, the hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Jeremy Pitts.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jeremy Pitts. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Count even now at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Line towards center field. Sanchez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So digging in now, Manny Morales.
The catcher, Manny Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
One's the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
Center fielder.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Fred Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Outside, 3-0 now. Inside, he misses ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hopped up. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Joshua York, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 1-0. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Astros leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So stepping in, Boof Bobo. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Catcher, Bobo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting fifth.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here.
Yay.
Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Brady Day, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping into the box, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays held in check here. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for Houston, Ron Garcia. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Ron Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Garcia, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Frank Hidalgo waits on deck. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Frank Hidalgo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First time up, he went down looking. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Rodriguez.
In now, Michael Rodriguez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dominic Burris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Has a look, now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Now both runners are breaking. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Hidalgo on second. Rodriguez is over at first with one away. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit-by-pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Manny Morales. A ball and no strikes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
3-0 to him now. Three balls, no strikes. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave them loaded. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Jeff Pitts.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Jeff.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hard on the ground towards short. York takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Doug Moody. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Hits the runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. In there, now the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third.
Thought he might have a chance to get in there safely when he got a good jump from second, but that was a good throw and a good tag to cut him down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And good for him. Doug Rudy has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
The center fielder, number 7.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Tampa. Leading off the inning, Fred Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Three and 0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-1 the count now. 3-1, here it is. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Felipe Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
A ball and a strike now. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Joshua York, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Rudy will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're on the short end of. So coming to the plate, Connor Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Connor Pitts.
And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Left side. Throw on to first in time, one away. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball, 1-0. Pitts leads off second with one gone in the inning. Favorable call in there for a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Brady Day, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Ron Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 18.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches,
Now
but that last pitch was
fielder,
really good. He
Michael
missed down, but only by a hair.
Rodriguez.
When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's just
First
out.
pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Pitch out.
Count
Nothing
2-1.
doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Dominic Burris.
Into the box, Dominic Burris.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. He's 0 for
Count
1 thus
1-0.
far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. It remains 1-0. Digging in to try it again, John Pitts. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run
The right
contest.
fielder, John.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hidalgo is there to put it away for out number 1.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Ball
3-1.
I got 3.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Antonio Quevedo. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
That's wide, 2-0. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the throw in gets away from him. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Now batting.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Manny Morales is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Riding in, Fred Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Quevedo, the runner at second with 1 away. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Stepping in now, Felipe Garcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Chavez playing here in his age 29 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Rudy. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Joshua York.
Into the box now, Joshua York, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Nope,
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Doug Rudy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Rudy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
The center fielder.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Jesse hits. A ball and no strikes. No hits to this point. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Another try at 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hidalgo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Garcia.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1. Byron LaFave is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Byron LaFave.
Into the box, Frank Hidalgo, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Up next for the Astros.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Into the box now, Michael Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Lifted into center field. Pitts moves over. 1 out. At the plate, Dominic Burris.
Dominic Burris.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hidalgo leads off first with 1 away. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Antonio Quevedo. He grounds it sharply to third. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Get up and stretch. 2-1 here. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Sanchez comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. Stepping in now, Boof Bobo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
A bouncer up the middle. Garcia up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a 1-run lead. Frederick Taylor takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Frederick Taylor.
Up next for the Rays, Brady Day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
This one's down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. Michael Franco is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Leading off the inning, Manny Morales, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit on the ground out to short. Pitts over to his left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Rudy ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, Felipe Garcia. He flew out in his last at bat.
Garcia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. Into the box, Joshua York, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Garcia is off of first with 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 16, Ron
Garcia will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Comes set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Line drive to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping up now, John Pitts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder, John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Hidalgo sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there. 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. This is line to left. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy
Juan Molina enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Houston, number 52, Juan Molina.
Now batting, Sammy Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Doug Rudy would be next. The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Doug Rudy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Tyler Maris enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Settling in now, Frank Hidalgo. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Frank Hidalgo.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Michael Rodriguez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Dominic Burris. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Antonio Quevedo. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two. 2-1 now. Three and one now as that misses down and in.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball four. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with two away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in, Manny Morales. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Pitts is there, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. They lead it 2-1. Richard Varner comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 21, Richard Varner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Pitts. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Liner toward right center, and it's a base hit, and just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the 9th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Stepping in now, Connor Pitts. Fouled off. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh and 1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Fastball well outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jeremy Pitts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Pitts, base runner at first with one out. Line drive to left. Rodriguez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Bobo.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobo. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Quick check on that tying run at first. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Houston jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Zach Gillis gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Richard Varner closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.